When you search for a recipe or watch a video, it feels like you're seeing everything the internet has to offer. But the web we use every day is essentially the tip of a massive iceberg. To see the true scale, look underneath the water. This diagram shows the two primary layers. The top section, the surface web, contains the 5% of the internet accessible through a standard search engine. Directly below that is the massive deep web. This is mostly private, everyday data protected by passwords. Things like your online banking records, company databases, and personal emails. At the very base of the iceberg lies the dark web. This layer is hidden from normal browsers and search engines. You need specific software to reach it, and it functions as a completely distinct environment from the rest of the internet. Developers built the dark web from the ground up to be invisible. It is engineered to prevent anyone from tracking who is visiting a site or where that site is actually hosted. This 1960s photograph shows a surveillance center during the Cold War. At the time, the United States and its allies used a system called Echelon to monitor global communications, intercepting everything from satellite signals to early emails. But global surveillance worked both ways. As other nations improved their tracking abilities, American intelligence agents working overseas began getting caught. Their digital communications were too easy to trace back to their physical locations. To protect these operatives, scientists at the U.S. Naval Research Laboratory began a project to cloak internet traffic entirely. The U.S. military created the dark web as a top-secret tool for espionage. It was a national security asset designed to keep spies safe before it ever became a marketplace for illegal goods. To hide their agents, the military had to change how data moves across the web. Sending a standard search request is like mailing a postcard. Your message, your home address, and the destination address are all clearly visible on the back for anyone to see. Your internet service provider acts as the mail carrier. Because they handle the delivery, they see every website you visit and exactly where your computer is located. Many people use a VPN to try and stay private, but that only puts the postcard inside an envelope. The mail carrier can't see your message, but they still know you are sending a package to a specific company. If a government demands the delivery logs from that VPN company, your identity is still at risk. High-stakes espionage required a different approach. The military needed a system where the digital mail carrier is effectively blindfolded, unaware of who sent the package or where it's going. The solution was a system called Tor, which uses multiple layers of security. It works like a secret message placed inside 3 nested boxes. Each box has its own unique lock that can only be opened by one specific computer in the chain. When you send a request through Tor, it goes to the first computer in the chain. This computer can only open the largest outer box. Inside, it finds the medium box and a set of instructions telling it where to send the package next. The package moves to a second computer. This one can only open the medium box, revealing the smallest box inside. It sees the next destination, but it has no idea who originally sent the package. It only knows it arrived from the computer before it. Finally, the package reaches a third computer. It opens the smallest box, finds your actual request, and delivers it to the website. This chain ensures total privacy. The first computer knows your identity, but doesn't know your message. The final computer knows your message, but has no idea who you are. This is why it's called onion routing. By removing layers of protection one by one across a decentralized network, the system separates your identity from your actions. The military had built a flawless cloaking device, but they soon found a critical flaw. If the only people using Tor were intelligence agents, an enemy would know that anyone spotted on the network was a spy. The system was too quiet. To fix this, the military released Tor as open-source software for the general public. By encouraging everyone to use the system, they created a massive crowd. A spy could now move through the network unnoticed, hidden among ordinary users. This is Ross Ulbricht. When the government made this military-grade anonymity available to everyone, people like Ulbricht saw an opportunity. He used Tor to create the Silk Road, a massive digital black market where users traded illegal drugs and weapons with total anonymity. This was the ultimate trade-off. To create a secure hiding place for national security, the government had to provide the same level of unbreachable protection to every criminal on the planet. Beyond its use in illegal markets, Tor is a vital tool for civil society. Journalists, whistleblowers, and citizens in countries with heavy state surveillance rely on the network to share information and organize without being tracked. Because Tor relies on thousands of independent computers run by volunteers across the globe, it is decentralized. There is no head office or central server to shut down, which makes the network technologically impossible for any single government to destroy. The dark web remains an indestructible tool. It provides a level of absolute privacy that serves the highest ideals of human freedom and the most extreme criminal interests at the same time.